So you've really got to understand what the vision, when you're going to, it doesn't matter really how good you are at performing if you really don't know where you're going or what you're doing. And there's three basic things. I don't know if you can read this. It's where are we, where do we want to go, and how do we get there? This is really a kind of the mother of all change models, if you're driving change in an organization. And it really comes from something in the world of psychology called cognitive dissonance. Has anybody heard that word before, cognitive dissonance? Yeah. Cognitive dissonance, I'll give you the real short version. If I have a idea of how things are that differs greatly from how I think they should be, that creates a tension or a dissonance. And I don't like that tension. We human beings don't like that. We don't like to think things could be better than they really are. So, for example, I'm soon 52 years old. I look in the mirror in the morning and I see my 52-year-old tummy. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I have this vision of what my tummy looked like about 25 years ago, you know? And that could create some tension. I want to see those nice little ripples, you know? They're not there, and that could create some tension. Now, what? There's some different ways I could handle this. There's some healthy ways of handling this tension, and there's some unhealthy ways. A healthy way would be exercising, watching what I eat, doing some sit-ups, right? That would help me close that gap. An unhealthy way, and a way that's much more fun, is, I'll give you an example. I run quite a bit, and in the wintertime it's nasty here, so I run indoors on the treadmill at the gym. Well, there are two men at the gym where I go that are really handsome. They're about my age. They're tall, slender, beautiful bodies. Not these big, bulky bodybuilder bodies, just beautiful, slender bodies. Their hair is always immaculate. And they just look great, and they usually train together, and you can't help noticing them. They just look fantastic. And one day, there's a row of like 15 or 20 of these running machines. It's in the middle of the day, so there's almost nobody there. I choose one of them, and I'm standing there doing my normal run, like kind of a dying elephant, you know? and I do that for about an hour. Yeah, the headphones, The Simpsons, you know, on the TV, and I'm running. These two handsome men come and stand right on each side of me. And I can't help it, but I have mine turned up. You can see the speed, it's to 10, and I look over, and theirs is on 13. So they're running a lot faster than me, but it looks like they're in slow motion. They're like gazelle legs, you know, going. And I'm going. And they're. And I couldn't help it. I turned to him, I said, I mean, there's 15 machines here. Do you guys really have to run right here? You know? And they laughed and kept running with their nice legs. But here's what cognitive dissonance does. I look at them, and in my mind, I think, they don't have real jobs. Right? You know what I mean? I mean, you can't have a body like that and have a real job, you know?